Hello, this is Professor Gruhn, and welcome to CST258. And I hope you're looking forward to working your tail off. You thought you worked hard in mySQL and the database class these last 8 weeks. It's going to be equally as hard, if not more so, but hopefully more fun because you'll have a good solid base on the database side. Hopefully you've got experience with web development, and if you have a touch of programming, that'll definitely help. You'll understand a lot of what's going on, and it'll come together. Um, let's get started, and let's dig in and just do a quick overview of the Blackboard. Okay, when you log in, you'll always see an announcements page, and I try to keep in touch with you. I've already done that with a couple of announcements already. If you haven't already, click here and read this first. Key points here is I've listed out the dates of all the modules and what chapters were coming. We are not doing, excuse me, we will not be doing chapters 16, 17, and 18 in the book because that's basically database, MySQL, and you should be more than drenched in it from the class we just had together, or if you've taken MySQL before, you should already know that. Um, Here is a how to submit directions on how to submit homework assignments. Heather made this for us last semester, and I decided to carry it over. Nice little video as well to watch how to submit homework assignments. And then I would like you all to do one or two videos using Kaltura on the discussion boards. And I think it adds a lot of quality and adds a lot of better interaction. So go through this video, learn how to use Kaltura, and and experiment with it on the discussion boards. It'll help. You'll be able to. And what would be really nice is if you have any other classes and your professor doesn't use it, go ahead and show off and use it for that as well. So the key thing are the dates for the homework assignments. The class officially opens up on Monday, the 23rd, and everything's basically due a week later. I am probably going to be a little more flexible on due dates, a little bit, but not much, because this is a real new book, and I'm not sure where this book is going to fully go. Okay, click on Syllabus. Pretty standard. Murex PHP MySQL is the book that we're using. Boom. Make sure you have the second edition right there. And I am concerned about this book a little bit because it's got some pretty hard things in it, but we'll just work through it and we'll figure it all out. A couple of key things: you definitely need to have web hosting. Bluehost.com is one place. You can go to dreamhost.com, godaddy.com. I had created a 000webhost.com site, and I think I'll probably try to use that. The first thing you need to do in the first video after this video is we'll be installing the software we need for this class. And if you haven't started that already, please do so. And there'll be a homework sheet. You need to know how to do screen captures with your PC, have screen capture, and try to zoom in on the area that is the most important. Don't give me the whole screen if what I really need is just the browser window. And then you'll cut and paste them into the homework pages. Here is another listing of each module in each week and the start date and the due date. Last semester, in the last 8 weeks, most of you had to got cut short on your due dates because I found out that grades were due at a different day than I thought they were. Here is it. It's official. Nothing will be accepted after midnight, May 17th, Sunday, May 17th. So that's the last drop dead date because I've got to get the grades in the day before the next day. Standard naming convention for anything you submit to me is the number of the course, your last name, your first name, your description, and then whatever the extension of the file. In most cases, it's probably going to be a docx file. If you are using a Mac machine and a software like Neo Office, you have to do a save as Microsoft document because I can't read or open that on my Windows box. So if you're using a Mac or a Linux machine, make sure the word processing software that you save your files has Microsoft, and it makes it a lot easier for me when I grade them. Also, if you submit anything else beyond the chapters, the place where it says description, you can put in whatever you need to put in to say it's a screenshot or it's this or that or just something different. Don't just give me, something.jpg or something like that without your name on it because I use this naming convention for organizing the files that you submit to me on my computer. It's really important. Everything else is pretty much boilerplate. Participation, incompletes, withdrawal policy, etc. So the key right now is getting this software installed, and I will be creating a video and going through that momentarily. And then, so that's syllabus, announcements. That's the first thing you got. One of the things, here are some helps. Amy had created this document for us, which basically is a nice installation cheat sheet. So, and it's pretty much going to be what she turns in for her homework assignment. And go ahead and use that. It'll be a great help. And if you have things in general that can help people, and you have ideas, hey, I went through this, this, or this, make a screenshot, make a little document, and submit it. And I'm definitely willing to give extra credit and things like that. Course content. The course is broken up into 8 modules, and you can see that I have the chapters listed for each module. If you click into one of the modules, there'll be an overview at a high level. This is basically boilerplate from the book publisher. These actual notes up here come from a document that the publisher gives to the professor. And then this is just a high level, what the chapter's about, what you'll be doing, the knowledge that you'll learn. For each module, I provide the PowerPoints. So if you click on one of the PowerPoints, you can open it. And the PowerPoints basically give you a good, it's basically an outline of the book. And a lot of these pictures and everything are in the book. Sometimes a PowerPoint, what's nice is here you can, a lot of times you can cut and paste code and stuff. This is actually a picture, I think. So feel free to download the PowerPoints. I'm going to try to create a zip file for you. And then in each section, you'll have assignments. You can see that for Module 1, I don't have any of the assignments posted. All the assignments are worth 20 points each. You'll be able to click on the assignment. You'll see the due date, the number of points. And there's a couple of things. If you write, anytime when you, this is the comment section, add comments. This is for something short and brief. If you use the right submission, you can write something nicer and longer and actually format it. Or what in most cases, because I'm providing you with homework sheets, you'll browse your computer and you'll find the homework sheet that you did and click on it, and then that's submitting it. If you didn't want to submit it, you can click unattach and then hit submit. Again, the comment section is not for a long wordy thing. It's for just short little messages to me. And feel free to communicate with me, as well as writing comments beyond the screenshots on the homework sheet. I love it when you communicate with me on the homework sheets. So basically, every single chapter will have an assignment, and I'll be adding some assignments as well for some stuff that I've done in the past that you'll find to be very, very helpful in your learn. So I'm not going to go through every single module here, but if you click on course content again, go down to module 4, you can see that the same format is set up where it's an overview of the chapters, the slides, and then where I'll be posting the assignments. Discussion boards, this is what really makes our class happen and work, is posting questions, and feel free to create a new thread on a topic. So you would, this is an example thread, and you would write your question here. And then from there, the communication happens. I think there's somewhere on the forums to subscribe, or maybe you're subscribed automatically. If you take a look, Dan has already published something, and he already has a website that he's purchased for $7 a month at GoDaddy.com, and you click on that, and you can see basically he has this basic start page that happens, and he'll be replacing this with some real website work in the near future. So also, I do welcome anything goes, and feel free to just chit chat about anything or have some fun with that as well. Um, there is a link for the assignment calendar. A couple of the students said they really appreciate this, so you'll notice all the assignments are due on a Sunday. This is for March. Here is for April. And here is for May. And what's really nice here is you can see the way you read it, C23, C22, C21, that you can actually see what chapters are coming up for each. So these are the due dates of the assignment right here, class starts. So the class has started, and we're happening. This might look a little familiar. These are past assignments that were due. Okay, from our last class. Excuse my sniffling. Send me an email. I don't know if let's see, student view. If I go to student view, what happens here? Email. You can actually send to the instructors of the class, send to all. I'm pretty sure you have this type of flexibility to send emails out. I try to follow the discussion board. I usually don't answer right away. I wait a day, maybe or so, depending upon the question, to let some communication go on with each other. And then under my grades, okay, because let's see if I go to student view, my grades, you can see that you have all the upcoming assignments and how many grades points that's worth. And I think, does it tell you? Yeah, it'll tell you the total points that you've earned so far. And you can see things that are graded, upcoming, and stuff that you've submitted. So you've got a couple of different ways of searching it. I just like looking at all, and you can see where you stand. So that's actually pretty much it. Couple of things. I will be adding some things beyond the book to this class that I think are really important. I am totally open to your ideas to, if we get into some assignments at the end of a chapter and we say, we really, do we need to do all 5 of these? Can we do these 3 or something like that? I'm going to be very flexible with this book. And the key to me is your final project and be starting and thinking about that now. Think about it from a website design, think about it from an overall database implementation, and be working on your final project now. Create, once you get the software installed, create a folder called project and just start building what you think your website's going to be. A couple of key assumptions is I assume you know HTML. Um, this is kind of at the tail end of the web development program, the web development certificate offered by MCC. And by now, you should have plenty of experience doing HTML. If you don't, then you need to get Murek's book on HTML or just do a Learn HTML, and you'll find tons and tons of places to learn different things about HTML. Also, my assumption is that you know MySQL. You've either just taken the class with me or you've already had that class a semester or 2 ago. And from there, we'll just figure it out and have some fun with it. So welcome to the class. Let's get started, and I will submit shortly a homework page so you can submit your Appendix A, or actually I'm calling it Chapter 0 homework assignment. So again, I'm really looking forward to this semester and learning a new book. It's going to be definitely a tough one, but I think we'll really take our web development knowledge and our web skills up to a whole new level.